Hi, this is Paul. I want to make a video about the comedian Aziz Ansari. I think I pronounced his name right. Uh, there was a story that came out a few days ago in a magazine called no, website, an article on a website named Babe about an account of a young woman's sexual encounter with this comedian. And he had a Netflix special, and I think he has a series on Netflix or Hulu, one of those, Amazon, one of those things. He's a comedian, and he's well known. I've never seen any of his stuff, but I've seen the commercials and stuff with him, so I know he's famous. And basically, the story is about this woman. I think they met at some kind of party, and he initially blew her off when they were in California, but apparently he saw she had a vintage camera, and he had one a vintage camera, and they I guess got to talking and they exchanged numbers, and then they flew back to New York. I think he texted her and asked her out on a date, and she met him at his apartment. She was excited, of course, to meet somebody famous, and and for whatever reason, maybe because he was famous and a comedian, or maybe he charmed her, and she was eager to go. And apparently, they had wine at his apartment, and then they went out, and apparently, the story goes they rushed through dinner, and he invited her back to his apartment, where he proceeded to try to put the moves on her, literally, to have sex. And apparently, she said that she was giving out cues, verbal and nonverbal, that she didn't really want to have sex with him. But apparently, she felt that he took advantage of her. Okay, and she, basically, after a back and forth with them, going back and forth with them trying to get laid, trying to get laid with her, she told him, "Listen, I want to leave, that we're not having sex," and he called her a cab and she left. And apparently, I think I think they even said that she said that you guys are all alike. As she texted him and said, "Listen, you ignored my cues, my verbal and nonverbal cues, trying to have sex with me." And he apparently apologized to her and said that he's sorry he misinterpreted, her feelings, and he apologized to her. And apparently, like I said, this account was in the paper, and now, some people are rightfully so saying, "Listen, this is not a sexual assault or sexual harassment or rape. Okay, you were a victim of a bad date. You was with a guy who apparently was trying to get laid on the first date, which some guys try to do, which is you can have an opinion about that, but apparently, and my feeling about it is, if you don't want to have sex with this guy, just tell him verbally. Just tell him, listen, we're not going to have sex. Okay, I don't know what you were thinking, and maybe going back to your place, maybe you would tell him. She just tell him, listen, I know you maybe you assumed because I went back to your place with you that we were going to have sex, but it's not happening. Okay, and just tell him that, and then be the end of that, and tell him that, and then if he pushes further, then you leave or you call the cops on him. Okay, if he's aggressive and trying to do this. And I think women have to not stop being, not women exact, but women and men, I guess, have to being so naive about this. This guy obviously rushed you through dinner and invited you back to his place real quick. He's trying to make a move. Okay, he's not inviting you back so y'all can watch TV. And so even though maybe you thought that was going to happen, right? Watch TV and just discuss things and just hang out and chill. Maybe you did think that was going to happen, and if you did think that was going to happen, fine. Just tell him, listen, we're not going to have sex. Okay, I don't know you that well, or even if I do like you, I'm not. So I just think I don't want to see this guy, his career get ruined because this story which is like a really bad date. Okay, and maybe this guy's an asshole for trying to push for sex on the first date, but he's not I don't think he's a rapist or a sexual harassment. He's just an asshole, or maybe he's just a guy trying to make a move. But either way, I don't think this guy, again. This woman's hiding under anonymity, under a pseudonym. So he's exposed, and some people are going to say, listen, he's just being he's being accused. Him, don't put him in part of the sexual harassment and sexual assault crew, because come on, I think this is just a bad date. This is what a guy who was trying to get laid, and the woman didn't like that he was as pushy as he was trying to get laid, and she left, and she told him to stop. He stopped and called her cab and left, and then she felt a certain way and let him know. And I think that should be the end of it. I don't know why she had felt the need to write an article about it. Uh, okay, I think confronting him like she did, via text or even in person, just tell him, listen, I didn't like the way you treated me, and that's it, and that'd be the end of it. But not trying to basically ruin this guy's career. He's, you know, he didn't commit assault, as far as I'm concerned. He didn't commit sexual harassment or rape.
He's basically a guy trying to make a move, which is, you know, could be crude, okay, but that's not a crime, okay, in my opinion about that. And I think hopefully his career won't get sabotaged by this, because, you know, he may not like that he tried to get laid on the first date and stuff, and how he went about it, but that he shouldn't be blackmailed or blackballed because of it. Okay, and that's the way I feel about that. Anyway, let me know what you think of this story. Feel free to leave comments down below and let me know how you feel about it. I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram in the description box, as well as my main channel, Trade Pass, in the description box below. Please check that out as well. And this is Paul saying so long and take care.